The joint ODM PNU parliamentary group meeting was convened by the two principals to lay the groundwork for implementation of the new constitution. Members of parliament who campaigned against the new constitution, led by Higher Education Minister William Ruto, attended the meeting, setting the stage for a mega showdown with their counterparts in the Yes camp, who had called for the exclusion of the reds in the implementation process. But after deliberations that lasted over an hour, there seemed to be a change of heart.
Formulation of the committees, as outlined by the new constitution, will be done in a consultative and inclusive manner, and we will all work together.
During the meeting, it is reported that some members of parliament, among them Water Minister Charity Ngilu, Ikolomani MP Dr. Boni Halwale, and his Kajiado Central colleague Joseph Nkaiseri, insisted that the no team must be locked out of the implementation process and argued that they could not be trusted to implement a document they campaigned against. But another group led by Energy Minister Kiraitu Murungi is said to have opposed the calls for exclusion and argued that they could hamper a smooth implementation of the new constitution.
The constitution was for all Kenyans, irrespective of how they voted.
The president in his address said the contest between the Reds and the Greens had been determined by Kenyans during the referendum poll and that the new constitution belonged to all irrespective of how they voted. The No team welcomed the meeting's outcome, and President Kibaki's undertaking that amendments on the areas of contention in the new constitution could still be pursued later.
We had a very positive consultative meeting. We have all agreed that we are now beyond the green and red.
However, not all ODM members of parliament were comfortable with the decision to include the No team members in the implementation committee.
We must draw a line between democracy and anarchy. And democracy entails discipline. Democracy entails fidelity to party policy and loyalty to party leadership. If that is missing, then obviously a party has a serious problem.
One thing which we have always emphasized as a party is democracy. We have always said you are entitled to your opinion, and we are not going to stifle or muffle anybody. You are entitled to talk.
The joint PG meeting resolved that a consultative and all-inclusive 15-member parliamentary implementation committee be formed and names tabled in parliament as soon as possible. The joint parliamentary group meeting convened by the two principals seems to have worked magic, at least for now, and managed to extinguish the fires between the Greens and the Reds. Whether this unity can stand the test of time in the course of the implementation of the new constitution remains to be seen. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9 at the KICC in Nairobi.